Hello and welcome to my thoughts on My Little Pony Black, White, and Blue. I will be starting this video off with a live-ish first reaction read-through of the story, and then I'll follow it up with a more detailed discussion, maybe? I don't know, I guess it depends on how in-depth the story gets. But anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so this story starts off with poor little Misty getting yelled at by Opaline. Oh, because apparently, classic Misty, she just wants her cutie mark. God, I've been watching a lot of police interrogations on YouTube of like murderers and stuff lately, and Opaline and Misty's relationship dynamic just reminds me of them. Opaline's behavior may suggest she has antisocial personality disorder. Individuals with antisocial personality disorder often have a heightened or grandiose sense of self. They may feel as if they have the right to something, whether or not they've actually done anything to deserve it. Okay, so we're having a sleepover. Man, sleepovers? Sleepovers at the Crystal Bright House? So rigged. The sleepover for Misty, the sleepover for Posy. It's a bestie kinda night. We got every pony here and we're feeling alright. Except for Hitch. Why? Why is Hitch never allowed at the sleepovers, huh, Sonny? Oh, well, you see, Hitch has a penis. Whatever. Yo, when you find a message in Dark Souls and it says illusory wall ahead, and you follow it and it doesn't lead to your immediate death, although maybe Misty shouldn't be so forthcoming about a magical crystal ball whispering to her, red flag. This must be a magic remover. What about this looks like a magic remover, Misty? You know what? I guess she knows better than me. Good eye. Wait, if she takes every pony's magic, does that take Opaline's magic and Sparky's magic, and therefore everything Opaline wants? Wouldn't this just piss Opaline off? The irony of the situation being, if Misty removes every pony's magic, it kind of counteracts her ability to get a cutie mark. Well, I guess all the G5 ponies got their cutie marks without magic. The whole situation's screwy, I don't know. Sparky! Hitch! Well, for once in his life, Hitch was invited to a sleepover. Oh my god, this is the best sleepover ever. And Violette's here. Her name's pronounced Violette, now we know. Oh, they're watching a black and white movie. That is definitely not foreshadowing for what's about to happen in this story. I assume that's what the magic remover is gonna do. Hence why everything is black, white, and blue. Oh, classic unicorns getting up to their trickster shenanigans. They're gonna draw on everybody's faces? Hell yeah! You guys ever do something at a sleepover to the sleeping people? When I was in first grade, we all conspired whoever fell asleep first would get their hand placed in warm water. TLDR, he pissed himself. Myth confirmed. Or plausible. Correlation doesn't mean causation. Anyway, I guess they're not actually gonna draw on this on Zip and Pip. They just made silly masks and then drew on those. Misty is so enticed by the offer of no consequences from Violette. Unfortunately, she pussies out. She's just an innocent bystander, helpless to stop what's coming. Oh my god, this Izzy face. This Izzy face is amazing. Wait, okay, so they're not doing a pillow fight. Well, no, I guess that's kind of what it is. Their goal does seem to be to just hit each other in the face. Like dodgeball, I guess. Oh, and there goes Misty, the classic I gotta pee excuse. Alright, it's time to touch the strange magical device. Surely it will do exactly what you want it to, Misty. Oh no, what a shocker. It was not a magic remover after all. Whoa, wait. So every color except for blue is missing. Sparky is gray. Is Hitch's mane not literally the exact same color as Sparky? College shenanigans on that one. Alright, what are these RGB values? Oh, okay, you got me. Hitch is 188 blue, Sparky is 170 blue. Hitch is 7% bluer than Sparky. Man, poor Misty catching strays from Zip, even though Zip is totally right. Why are they singling out Misty as if she's the only blue pony in town? What about Blue Pipsqueak? Blue Pipsqueak's probably vibing. What's her name, Seashell? I don't know. That's one of their names, right? Seashell Glory and the third one. Oh, that's my Sheriff Hitch is taking charge. Oh, but I'm already noticing some coloring oopsies. Unicorn Pipsqueak's got a blue streak in her mane, yeah? Oops. Hope even Sunny's made here when she's leaving. Hopefully there aren't too many missing blue colors because I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch them all either. Alright, so Hitch's got a plan. Izzy's going to take care of the fillies. Zip and Hitch are investigating. Sunny's reaching out to Bridalwood, and Pip is calling her mom. So what's the point of this color remover that Opaline has? What is it for? And why did a crystal ball obviously whisper to Misty to use it? Maybe I'll find these answers out after Izzy makes pancakes. This is also a good Izzy face. Pancake in mouth. It really gives off anime schoolgirl runs with toast in mouth vibes. Okay, so Team Blue is putting on a fashion show. Everybody's like really sad. I don't know if I would be that sad if the world turned gray suddenly. Maybe whatever Misty had isn't actually just a color remover. Maybe it's doing something else. Yo, are we doing a Powerpuff Girls? When that mime guy makes the entire world monochrome, the Bubbles has to sing, "Love makes the world go round." Well, I guess it's like literally also a Rainbow Road trip. I don't know why fucking Bubbles came to my mind first. I wonder, so Misty's like, it did this because I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. But is it also like spreading Misty's emotions to everyone affected by it as well? Because she is pretty blue in that regard as well. Oh my god. Her heart is allowing every pony to feel. Oh my god, it all makes sense. Obviously, though, this did come out before every pony got their cool magical girl transformation mantra. But still. Okay, so the magic remover only hit Maritime Bay, so I guess Zephyr Heights and Bridalwood are fine. So I guess that means Misty has saved the wrath of Opaline. So Violet's passing out some blue stuff to every pony to make them less pissy. But of course, can't stop Posey from being pissy. And now they're doing jump rope. Good idea, Violet. So while Pip and Violet and Sky are pushing it to the limit, Izzy and Misty are looking for some trash. And what beautiful trash it is. So what is this story actually about so far? Not a lot's really happened. What did the magic remover even do besides take the... Did it just take the colors? Because Misty, can Misty not just use it again? I don't know. We kind of don't really know anything about what the fuck's actually going on with that. Does Misty even want to use it again? What's Misty's dilemma here? She hasn't really, like, besides Misty being Misty, just trying to please Opaline while simultaneously trying to please her friends, what are her goals with this magic remover? I guess she wants to reverse it because she fucked up and it's not a magic remover, it's a color remover. But I guess she doesn't really talk about it. Like, you know, if her goal is to reverse, but I mean, she never even tried to reverse it. Yeah, I guess Misty's just kind of vibing for now. Like, there is this reoccurring motif of making a mess. Misty goes to the storage room and is like, what the hell's all this garbage? Finds a broken crystal ball, is like, screw this shit. But like, you know, Opaline's storage room is like full of magical artifacts of great, in quotes, power, such as this color remover. Or whatever the golden flute is that Misty was supposed to grab. Which also kind of ties in with the black and white movie, just because it's like, oh, doesn't mean it's garbage. Which also ties in with Izzy's unicycling and the dumpster diving. But how this all connects with Misty's desires and everything being black, white, and blue, I'm not really sure yet. Maybe making a mess is the whole thing. Misty fucked up, and that's okay, and she can just have fun with it while it lasts. Because Misty doesn't do things for fun, she does things because she's told to do things. She doesn't think for herself. And when she does think for herself to try to help, Opaline just yells at her, "What are you doing? You're really stupid, Misty. Stop trying to think for yourself." That's all I got so far. I guess I could just keep reading and, you know, actually find out what the moral of the story is. Anyway, Oh yeah, no, literally right now Misty is divulging her dilemma. Yes, okay. If some pony throws something away, how do you know you can save it? You really don't know until you try. What if every pony is upset at the pony who breaks the beautiful lamp because they always break things so every pony stops liking the pony? Can that be fixed too? Yes, this is literally what... Okay. So Misty is feeling like trash. She has conceded that Opaline was correct. She is, in fact, a failure. And she's worried that this mistake is too far gone for her to be saved. There's always hidden beauty inside something that's broken. So bringing the color back, if that is indeed what Misty wants to do, is probably synonymous with Misty saving her soul, proving to herself that she too can be given a second life. Alright, everything's making sense now. Crystal clear. Alright, so Misty and Izzy are headed to the bluest part of Maritime Bay... What, the ocean? Yes, the ocean. What kind of loser is flying a gray kite? Bro, it's all about blue. Oh, Blue Pony, Blue Pipsqueak is named, that's Glory, okay. Thank you for telling me, Unicorn Pipsqueak. Violet and Sunny are having a splash fight, that's cute. Poor Misty.
Aren't you going to yell at Sunny because she's so stupid and ran into you and broke the lamp and broke all the boxes and now everything's all wet?
She's been prey to an abusive relationship for too long. And now Misty is finally trying to turn off the color remover, but it doesn't work. And then she smashes it, and then everything's fixed! Yes! Aw, and Misty asks if she could sleep over again. Screw you, Opaline. She's got better things to do. I mean, she's probably just hiding from Opaline, but still. And that's it. Story's over. The end. Misty doesn't feel like total shit. We actually needed more of like this from Misty in Make Your Mark. Her struggling with the duality of how Opaline raised her and how her friends interact with her. Because, you know, for all intents and purposes, Opaline is Misty's mother. So, like, all of Opaline's ideologies and philosophies would be instilled in Misty. But in the show, we don't really focus on Misty's struggles of overcoming this. The best example I can really think of is Misty fighting Sunny on the story of how the Unity Crystals came to be. I mean, I don't think. When I'm watching, you know, Make Your Mark or Tell Your Tale, you know, I'm brain off, head empty. So maybe it actually goes over the struggle a little more than I realize, but I don't remember. But I like the story. Misty just really needed more character development before she betrayed Opaline, and this story just does a really good job at filling in that slot. This story definitely could have, like, introduced more so, like, what Misty wanted to do after, you know, accidentally making Maritime Bay black and white. She kind of just, like, feels like shit and gives up. Which, I mean, maybe is the point, but the story doesn't really do a good job at, like, verbalizing that Misty has given up on the situation. Violet and Sky, they also kind of don't do anything. Well, I guess Violet kinda does something. She just kind of slightly nudges Misty to talk to Izzy, because if you've read Violet's comic, it's kind of along the same lines as what Misty's feeling, and Sky is the example that Violet is able to make friends so Misty can too. Symbolically, I understand why Violet and Sky are here, just maybe if Sky had some more important dialogue, maybe that could justify her presence a little more. But otherwise, she's just kind of here, like the Pipsqueaks. I think that's particularly all I had to say on the story. Alright, art changes. 1. So every time Sunny was in frame, I colored in her eyes. They were black and white, even though they should have been blue. Even though I know they skew more toward green, but not in this comic. They're even colored in on the cover. In a similar note, every time Unicorn Pipsqueak was on screen, I colored in her blue streak, because that also did not get colored while black and white. In this shot of Misty eating popcorn, she has green magic. Wow, I love when unicorns don't have blue magic. Too bad in the rest of the comic, she has blue magic. So I made her magic blue here. In this panel of Izzy making pancakes, some of the geometry from the counter overlaps Violet's hair. So I erased that. A similar thing happens when Izzy and Misty are going through the boxes. The sides of the cardboard box overlap the boa, or whatever that is, so fix that too. This is what this panel originally looks like when Pip is putting on the blue glasses. I make some very slight additions. I add on eyebrows and continue up her hair swoopy, just because when I redrew her face without the glasses so I can make the cool animation of her flipping them on, it looked weird having those details suddenly disappear. These are the original panels of Izzy diving into the dumpster. I'm pretty sure it's obvious that this is the original panel for this scene with Izzy and Sunny laughing, but I just want to state for the record, I love the dumb little face I gave Sunny here. She's been a menace this entire comic, and she deserved everything she got. And lastly, in this scene here, I added on like the upper outline to Izzy's muzzle. Even though it does look odd without the outline there, I probably wouldn't have touched it if I didn't make the little transition with Izzy's face. Because once again, it just looked off when the top outline of the muzzle suddenly appeared. And that is all the art changes. I really like this story. It was just cute and fun, and it was well paced. The events of Violet and Sky kind of seem disjointed from Misty's plot. The fashion show is kind of like just used as a reason to get Izzy unicycling. And like we don't even get to see the fashion show. We're there for like 5 seconds. Misty doesn't even go to the fashion show. It's truly irrelevant to her plot. The story's got some weird plot devices. It's not just the fashion show. It's crazy that the story opens up, yo, Misty, go get the golden flute, dumbass. And then Misty goes in the back, finds a crystal ball that tells her to follow her through an illusory wall to a strange device that removes color. Okay. Sure. What an interesting string of events that truly has nothing to do with the actual story the comic is trying to tell. Alright, I think that's everything I have to say. I really did like this story. It was really fun and enjoyable. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and until next time.